The world has been so focused on the new/interim/bridge Boeing 747-8 Air Force One and its journey to entering service that many failed to think about how it would spell the end for the VC-25As in their long-running role in transporting the president. The modified 747-200s have flown American presidents around the world since 1990. But, well, with the ex-Qatari jumbo jet sufficiently modified and made suitable for US presidential transport, the light blue jumbo jets have performed their final missions using the Air Force One call sign. Tail number 29000, which is one of two VC-25As flown by the United States Air Force, or USAF, for presidential flights, landed at Joint Base Andrews on Thursday, June 18th, after flying President Trump home from the G7 summit in France. The heavily modified Boeing 747-200 fleet has served a total of 6 presidents over 35 years since it entered service in 1990. Although they are set to be replaced permanently by the VC-25B, which will consist of 2 modified Boeing 747-8I aircraft, an interim Air Force One acquired from Qatar, also a 747-8, is set to fill in until these 2 delayed airframes are ready to enter service. White House Communications Director Stephen Chung and Deputy Chief of Staff Dan Scavino both posted farewell messages on social media after accompanying Trump on the flight back from France. While there has yet to be official confirmation from the White House, the aircraft has likely flown its last official Air Force One flight. However, both VC-25As will remain a part of the Air Force's executive fleet, so it is still possible that either plane could fly again under the Air Force One call sign if called upon. However, their role as the primary Air Force One aircraft appears to have come to an end. The airframe 929,000 entered service in December 1990, just a few months after the other VC-25A 828,000 made its debut. Chung captioned a photo of VC-25A on the tarmac at Joint Base Andrews with the words, "The last ride," and praised the 747 as a good and faithful servant. Scavino filmed a walk-around of the plane from the tarmac, accompanied by a salute emoji, adding, "I have been fortunate to fly around the world on this iconic plane for 5.5 years, of the 35 years it has been serving US presidents. Thank you, Air Force One 2900. The immediate future of both VC-25A aircraft remains unclear, although there is the suggestion that they will be reassigned for Air Force Two duties. A report by The War Zone cites an Air Force spokesperson confirming that the VC-25A will remain in the executive airlift fleet. Both a US Air Force and a recent Pentagon budget have scheduled their retirement for 2029 once the VC-25B fleet is operational. Again, this would leave the door open for either aircraft to return to Air Force One duties as a backup aircraft should the interim aircraft encounter any problems. Analysts have also speculated that the interim Air Force One's limited modifications and defense systems may rule it out of international missions. The VC-25A made its first presidential flight under George H.W. Bush in September 1990 and has transported 5 other US presidents since then. However, with both aircraft almost 4 decades old, their retirement has been a long time coming. Are you sad to see these jets nearing retirement? Let us know by leaving a comment. And be sure to check out Simple Flying's flight tracker. From live alerts and data on commercial, military and government flights, it goes way beyond your standard tracker. It was built specifically for AvGeeks, free and live, right at your fingertips. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.